for 6 games for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Adam Schefter reports Elliott will appeal the decision tomorrow. Here's a look at the Cowboys' first 6 games. They opened the season at home with the Giants, and they traveled to Denver and Arizona. In Week 4, they faced the Rams, followed by a showdown with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, and then they go to San Francisco. So Shannon, if Elliott is suspended for those 6 games, what will the Cowboys' record be?
2-4. I wanted to say that before I changed my mind because I was about to go 1-5. But I'm gonna
go ahead.
No.
I dare you.
No.
I dare you. I challenge you.
2-4 is good.
Do it. Have the guts. Have the courage of your conviction. Your conviction is 1-5. You said 1-5. Stick with it.
I'm gonna give them 2-4 because I'm gonna give them.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, Skip, if they go 5-1, Zeke, Dak Prescott should be the MVP. But I know that's not gonna happen.
He nearly was last
that's a moot point. Stop it. He was not even close.
Yeah.
What they're up against, Skip. You look at that schedule, it was on the monitor. The Giants, the Broncos, the Cardinals, Packers. Woo! And the thing is, what Zeke did, Zeke helped that decrepit defense of yours, because you know they're bad, Skip. You counting on rookies. You're hoping. See, I know what Jerry's doing, and I know what you're doing. You're doing the exact same thing. You like Zeke and Dak came in last year on offense, gave us that 1-2 punch, boop, boop. So if we get Taco Charlton, Woozier.
Did you see Taco on Saturday night? See him?
Skip, I can get a sack against the Rams.
Really?
And I ain't played defense since high school.
The Rams' offensive line's pretty good.
No, you don't. No, you don't think that. You don't.
I do.
No, I don't. I disagree. He can't hide it. There's a substantial drop-off between Zeke and Morris or Darren McFadden. That's why you didn't see that big of a drop-off, because when you had DeMarco Murray, who rushed for 1848, and you had Zeke, and Zeke sat out the last game, now you see a closeness in stats where you saw Darren McFadden barely get 1,000. Zeke was over 1,600 with ease. And when he's getting 5-6 yards a clip on first down, it's real easy to pick up 2nd and 3, 3rd and 1. But with no Zeke, no repeat. Which means you will not be winning the NFC East. The Giants will.
Really?
I foretold of this. Saw this way, looking at my...
Did you foretell of a suspension of Ezekiel Elliott for 6 games?
I thought he'd get 2. I thought he'd get 2. I did think he would get 2, Skip. I didn't see now, but I did think he would get 2, especially for pulling that. Man, like I said, he should have known something was going to happen. They didn't close the investigation. But we're talking about this. We're talking about your Cowboys. And how much do you... And don't be thinking about, we don't have Zeke. You betting. You will be betting one Shannon Sharp. I'm not letting you off the hook, Skip Bailey, talk about, well, we don't have Zeke. What do you expect? Oh, no. Oh, no, put them cases. I want them cases. I don't want no Duke. I want Propel. I want kiwi, strawberry. That's my favorite. That's
Propel.
Propel.
I like grape, actually.
But you know what? Because the Cowboys won't be propelling anyway. Anywhere. Anytime soon. 2-4. And the playoffs will be over.
Okay. So, do we already have a case bet on the opening night game at
Yes.
World? Okay. Can we double it to 2 cases? Because I love my Cowboys even more in that game.
Make it loud on yourself.
Yeah.
What you want to bet? You want 2?
I want 2 cases on that game. I love the Cowboys in that game. Just to show everybody, watch this.
Okay.
You are sadly, dangerously underrating what Darren McFadden and Alfred Morris and little Ronnie Hillman, a little refugee from your Denver Broncos, can do behind that offensive line. The best offensive line in football, and especially the best run blocking line in pro football. Sometimes I wonder about the pass blocking, but when it comes to run blocking, you better look out, because those first 2 guys can flat out run it. We saw it again Saturday night, little glimpses, little flashes. Darren McFadden can run with burst and power. And Alfred Morris, who ran for 1,000 yards 3 straight years in Washington, D.C., wait a second. Every time I see him, he just has a knack for slither. He just slithers between the tackles. He gets 4, 5, 6, 7 yards. I don't know how he did it, but he got them. So you both of them behind that line, and you have a Dak Prescott who's going to take it up one more level. All he did was almost lead the entire National Football League in QBR above Tom Brady and Matt Ryan last year until the last game when they had to mail it in because they had to shut it down because the game didn't even count for them. It just got in the way. They had to go through the motions, and it hurt his QBR enough that it dropped him to third. That guy will return and take it up a notch because did you see Rico gathers again Saturday night? You wouldn't watch this.
I watched Rico.
You went out, you hen or whatever you're doing. I don't know.
I know about Rico.
Hey, Rico is a stud. Rico's going to have impact. Rico and Jason. Jason Witten can still run. He looks like he's going on 25 now, 35 going on 25.
You don't even believe that.
I do believe that. And little Ryan Switzer, once he heals his hamstring, just watch when you got Cole Beasley and Ryan Switzer in the two slots. This offense is going to be even better than it was last year. Obviously, those two backs or three backs or four backs can't equal Ezekiel, but they can be good enough that my Cowboys, and I'm going to be arch conservative here. I'm going to be extremely objective about my Dallas Cowboys.
500.
3-3. But I told you that from the start. 3-3. And the more I look at this,
go 4-2, 5-1.
4-2 is highly possible because I'm looking at the Giants. Their offensive line is a mess. Eric Flowers can't even hold on to his left tackle job. Really? He's already been replaced in practice because he's just not very good. And that's who you're betting on. Really?
You betting on Tyron Smith back?
Oh, he'll be just fine.
Oh, really?
He was fine. He had back issues all last year, and when it was game time, he came to play.
Okay.
So the Giants have marginal at best running game. I don't know what they have. And you yourself say you never trust Eli Manning, right? 3 times he led the league in interceptions. Last year, tied for 4th. With Bortles and Osweiler? Really? That same Eli? So you're going to bet on him?
Against the Cowboys.
I don't know.
Against the Cowboys.
Oh, against the Cowboys. But until last year, he had missed the playoffs. Eli, as the quarterback of the New York Football Giants, missed the playoffs 6 of 7 years. You're going to bet on that guy? I'm going to bet on my Cowboys. And then they go to Denver. You have 2 quarterbacks and you have none, as the old saying goes, right?
Yep.
And you don't trust either one of them. So can I trust in a low-scoring game that, I don't know, Dak Prescott, he can make a couple more plays than who, Trevor Siemian?
I trust my offense against your defense more than I trust your offense against the Broncos defense.
I don't.
Oh, you will.
And at Arizona, it could be tough because it's a Monday night game. But then the Rams come to town. The Cowboys can handle the Rams. They could. And then the Packers come. You don't think that would be a grudge match? They're still bringing Mason Crossbar. He's their MVP. Is he going to play quarterback this time?
The end result will be the same. And guess what, Skip? When was the last time you guys had back-to-back playoffs?
I don't even care.
Exactly.
Ancient history.
You
I don't
can't
care.
even remember.
Well, I don't care because Dak Prescott was a rookie last year. Eli has been there for, it seems like 20 years. What's it been, like 12? I don't know
50.
what it is. 50 years.
No, 2004.
Last year, I told you, Dak changed the culture. New face of the Cowboys, new way to go about winning
What coach he
games.
changed? Zeke's getting in trouble. You got guys pulling guns. What trouble? What culture did he change?
Winning. He will win games. He'll win at least 3 games. And the more I look at this, boy, and then they go to the 49ers.
5-1. I dare you.
Well,
I dare you.
Possible. But I'll stick with 3-3 just because I'm going to be objective and conservative about what's happening right now.
Courage.
But here's the point of all this. Help me out. When Tom Brady took his lumps, swallowed his 4-game suspension last year, he was gone for 4 games. Then what happened? Mission happened. On a mission to get even with the commissioner for trying to taint his legacy with a 4-game suspension in Deflategate. Okay. And help me out. Who won the Super Bowl coming off that big suspension? Oh, Tom Brady was the MVP of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady brought the New England Patriots back from 28-3 down, and they won the Super Bowl. So who's saying that, wait a minute, what if Zeke comes back fresh, healthy, hot, on a mission after 6 games? Let's say they are 3-3, and they just take off, and they finish. I'll be conservative. What if they finish 11-5? I don't even care if they win the division. I just care if they're in the tournament. And if they're in the playoffs, you better look out because they will be on fire in the playoffs.
George, check your computer because I'm looking at my phone, and I don't see any breaking news that Coach Belichick is not coaching the Cowboys. Because that's the only thing that matters. Jason Garrett.
Rod Marinelli's coaching.
Jason Garrett.
I'll take Rod Marinelli up against Bill Belichick any day. I will. He's that good. I will.
First of all,
Did you see what he did last year? They were top 5.
I want you to have some courage.
Top 5.
500 is not courage. We don't do poo-pooing around here.
Yeah.
Step out.
500. I don't need any more than 500. I told you they're going to take off when Zeke comes back. And you're going to be sitting over there in a puddle of sweat Sunday after Sunday. He's coming back. He's coming back. And watch, he will come back with a vengeance.
If they're 6-0, 5-1, I'll be in a puddle of sweat.
Yeah.
But when they're 2-4, I'm gonna be.
They will not be 2-4.
I'm gonna be hurting because my stomach's gonna be hurting because all this laughing gonna be.
Now, right?
Hey.
I mean, you ate your crow. You love crow.
No,
it's a delicacy
but
for
let me ask
you.
you a question.
You eat crow every day.
I did.
Low-fat crow.
But who do you think suffered the biggest letdown? I mean, Skip, y'all was at home. Y'all was rested. Y'all had we had gone up to Green Bay. Oh, QBR, 0 to 100 with this and that. Oh, Aaron Rodgers was on this side.
Kicked his butt.
And then what'd he do?
Not that much until the end. Mason Crossbar did.
Man had 380 yards, Skip, and a throw that Drew Brees said only he could have made.
Didn't you pick the Falcons?
Yeah.